It cut off again, beloveds. We knew that was going to happen, so we were just baiting our time, but this will be very quick. I'm just going to end it. Um I tell you what, beloveds, I am being told to pull a couple of cards. So I'm going to pull some cards that are going to deal with beauty. So just give me a moment, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to light a candle, I'm going to say a prayer, and I'm going to see what decks call me, and we'll go from there, and I will come back with the cards that came forth to be spoken on, okay? So give me a moment. Everything, divine order, everything is flowing the way it needs to, beloved. So even with um, even with my presentation, that I am so self-conscious of, everything is flowing the way it needs to. And the wisdom is there. It's seated. And it's most planted in the most blackest, darkest, fertile of earth. Conscious awareness that's speaking the mother tongue to you through many bloodlines, through many eras, through many ages, through many layers of dirt and dust and water that's been filtered through it all. This is what you're getting. So be patient with me as I'm learning to be patient with myself. Once again, I'm going to pause the video. You won't even notice that. But I will be doing what I need to behind the scenes, and then I'll come back. So here we go. Okay, beloveds, we are back. And I have gone into prayer and lit the candle and everything, and so we're ready. And I just wanted to give a special shout out to my beautiful daughter-in-law Kayla, because she got me this beautiful candle, and it's orange blossom and apricot, and it's a soy blend, but it is so peaceful. It is so harmonious. The color is this beautiful sienna orange, so it's very appropriate for right now, beloveds. Let me just get into it. Again, this will be the tarot card portion of what Mama has to say about B.U.I, B.U.T, and B.U.It. Those questions, those three questions, that holy trinity that is presenting itself today. Okay, the first deck that I was drawn to, and beloveds, I was drawn to all my decks. Let them all speak, I was told. And so currently you'll see what I have. But the first one that drew me was the Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle Cards, and that is by Doreen Virtue. And okay, two cards came forth. The first card is Easy Does It. Dear Archangel Raphael, please help me detach, retreat, and let go so healing can occur. Look at this card. Easy does it. How beautiful is that? Let's see what Easy Does It has to say, beloveds. Easy Does It is on page 38, which is an 11. Okay, here we go. Easy Does It. This card is a reminder to stop, slow down, relax, and breathe. Archangel Raphael says that you've been pushing hard against the grain of life with an exhausting effect. Therefore, he's guiding you to take it easy and give any worries or cares to him. Sometimes situations resolve themselves when we walk away from them. So this card is also a message to retreat for a while. This may involve taking a trip to a relaxing locale, or it could mean detaching from a situation until movement occurs. The first thought that comes to your mind is guidance from above. Possible specific meanings: practice stress relieving measures such as meditation, massage, or yoga. Get some sleep. Let go of stressful situation or relationship. Since Easy Does It is a slogan of Alcoholics Anonymous, this could also be a sobriety message. Think and say kind and gentle messages about yourself. My prayer: Dear Archangel Raphael, please help me detach, retreat, and let go so healing can occur. And that was that card, beloveds. Fall, letting go. It's all in divine timing, beloveds. It's all in finding your B.U.I, your beauty, your inner beauty, letting go, releasing, relaxing, getting some sleep, stop worrying. If it's a relationship or whatever, even a business transaction, it's saying wait. It's saying put a little bit of distance between it. Let a little bit of time happen and see if the flow of movement changes within that. If the frequency or the spectrum changes from your perception and advantage point. Okay? And that revelation will come to you through Easy Does It. And your first thought, once again, I've always said you're not your thoughts, but allow your thoughts they can be your colors, that you find the spectrum and frequency that you need to dwell on. Don't attach to the thought. See what the thought is bringing you. Receive what the thought is giving you. Don't attach yourself to the thought. Receive what the thought has for you. The thought has a gift for you. Examine it, meditate on it, pray upon it, and see what that gift is. Okay? And that is the card Easy Does It. The next card that came from this deck, and I was only trying to pull one, but two came forth. And so, children. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me to help children. This is that card. And I want you to notice the green man on this card. From the children, the green man being the angel, and the children, the earth children, thanking him for the bounty. See what he has in his hands, that basket, flowers and fruit. Thanking the green man, the children thanking the green man. Recognizing this ancient being, this ancient spiritual essence, this divine masculine that is so devoted to the Earth Mother. Understand this is her lover, her mate, her husband. He is the one who accentuates her beauty. He is the one to teach you and speak to you and help you receive more. He is the one that has to be resurrected and healed within you. Okay, let's go forward, Mama. Children. Page 26, which is an 8. And we'll read it. This card comes to you in response to your question regarding children. Archangel Raphael hears your prayers and is helping you behind the scenes. The fact that you've drawn this card indicates that children are involved in the situation as well as in the answer to your prayers. Children's faith in fairness and in life is a powerful healing cure, and you're advised to perceive this experience through a child's eye. Trust through a child's eyes. Trust and have faith. Possible specific meanings: conception, pregnancy, birth, or adoption. Your life purpose involves helping children. I laugh at that, beloveds, because I just had one of my beloveds who is I see like a daughter to me, like a daughter, sister, auntie. She's kin, not by blood but kin. And I just told her that's her purpose, was to help children. So I'm finding this coming up as a very grounded message for this time, being that it's not just arising in this card, but that Spirit has already spoken that through me, to me. Also, that's one of my purposes that I recognize. I am here for the children, for the next 7 generations forward. That is my focus. That is my purpose. And so let me just continue on. The angels are, your life purpose involves helping children. The angels are assisting the child you've inquired about. Develop childlike qualities such as innocence, purity, awe, and playfulness. Take guided action to help your child. Your children are watched over and protected. My prayer: dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me to help the children. As I read that, I'm just going to say what came up for me. I saw Coolio. So for me, this is a direct message to his children that you are watched and you are protected. It is what it is, beloveds, and I'll leave it right there. And I'll get back to the Green Man once again. I'll get back to the children's faith. Children's faith in fairness and in life is a powerful healing cure. So for me, that is very specifically saying that this time and age that we're living in, where lies are being taunted and are being pursued and being put in place as truth, the youth, the children are watching. They're watching to see what their parents are going to do. Those that tell them, don't lie. Don't you lie to me. But they're watching and they're seeing all these other adults lie. And they're watching other adults lie with them and support the lie and believe in the lie, all because it helps them keep a certain status or a certain place or hold a certain beauty. B.U.T. Can you see the B.U.T. in what I'm saying and not the B.U.I.? B.U.It. Can you see all of this? It's very specific, beloveds. And this is a separate video, so if you don't know what I'm speaking of in the B.U.I. and the B.U.T., it's in the video ahead of this one. and it's going to be entitled B.U.I. The Holy Trinity question: B.U.I, B.U.T, or B.U.It? Know thyself. So this is what this card is saying. This is also telling us how to experience, to conceive, and to give birth, and to recognize B.U.I, the beauty of the green man, the beauty of the intimacy woven between the Mother Earth and the green man. Develop childlike qualities and playfulness, awe, purity, innocence. And I want you, this picture struck me. Look at his eyes. Look at the children's adoration. Look at the placement of the hands. Look at the flow of the energy in this card. It is just one of beauty to me, beloveds. And I'm going to move on because there are a lot more cards. The next card deck that came forth was the Isis Oracle deck by Elena Fairchild. And the card that came forth was the very first card, beloveds. The very first card of the deck, which is Sothis. And let me just get this card for you. This is Sothis. Be aware of everything that is on here. Be aware of the colors. Be aware of the frequencies, spiritual frequencies that are on here. Look at the binding of the wheat. Look at the stacking of it. Know it's been harvested. See the Egyptian hieroglyphs in the back. See the Star of David there. See the introverted and extroverted triangles. Look and see how many triangles you actually see in that side, that circle. And be aware of how many circles there are as well. This card says, abundance of Sothis, stellar blessings of the celestial goddess of abundance. And let's see what this card has to say, beloveds. And this card starts on page 18, which is a 9. Abundance of Sothis, stellar blessings of the celestial goddess of abundance. Abundance in many forms is flowing to you now, beloved. Intend right now to receive it. Just decide to do so in your heart this very moment. The oracle of the abundance of Sothis comes as guidance to expect increased flow and to continue your good works of building channels through which abundance can be delivered to you. Freely share your talents, love, wisdom, and self, and enjoy the abundance responsively flowing to you in many forms over and over again. Abundance comes to you now, dear initiate, if you have been through a time of restricted circumstances, materially, financially, socially, in terms of health or relationships, opportunities, fun, or friendship. Then this oracle indicates that the tide is turning and an upsurge of wealth, health, abundance, and more are coming to you now. After an experience of restriction, perhaps for a prolonged period, you will very much enjoy this new and improved flow of energy, support, compensation, and reward. With your heart open, your many channels ready to receive the influx of abundance, and your innate belief that you are worthy to receive, you attract great support from the universe now. Channels for receiving grace in all its forms are created when you follow your heart and do your part to be ready and prepared to receive. Preparation is an important part of abundance in all forms, and you can enjoy your abundance to the fullest extent when there are containers for it to be held within. Beloveds, I have emptied myself over these past 20 years. More so in this last year, I've emptied the dregs, those things that cling to the shadows, that the shadows cling to, that the shadow self believes it needs. It's almost like the shadow self is an inner vampire, and some of your darkest or lowest thought form or frequencies are what feeds your shadows. And you have to be willing to let that shadow part bring that shadow part up into the consciousness of daylight, into the consciousness of the Christ consciousness, into the sun, into the sunlight, into the higher light rays and frequencies and forms and ways of being. It has been starved for centuries of this kind of nourishment, and it has just been feeding on the regulated mental thoughts and mental feelings of suffering, and that it is unworthy of the sun. And you have to love that part of yourself enough to understand why you have been carrying it, why it has been passed down to you through generations, and that you are the one to finally put it to rest, to bury it, and then to resurrect it anew, and not just let it keep sucking the life out of you through your thoughts and your feelings. Okay, that was deep. The abundance of Sothis. Celestial messages. Containers. Preparation is an important part of abundance in all forms. You can enjoy your abundance to the fullest extent when there are containers for it to be held within. These containers will be practical ways for wealth and other forms of abundance, such as great relationships, to be a part of your world. It's very plain. It's very specific, beloveds. Understand what the Aquarian age is. The Aquarian age has been you forming spiritual conscious receptacles or containers so that you can contain what is getting ready to flow to you now from the spiritual consciousness of the cosmos. That's why celestial came in. I advise you, I'm being told, for you to find out about Sothis, for you to form your own viewpoints on what abundance is. Not physical abundance, beloved, spiritual abundance. The abundance of beauty. B.U.I. Okay? And what you need to support that B.U.I. or help you build upon that B.U.I. Okay? This is what fills your containers. And you're getting ready to receive that in abundance. That is what the flooding, that is what the tsunami, that is what the Aquarian age is bringing in. The Aquarian age is also going to come with such force that it's going to wash a lot of things out, okay, of the conscious awareness that has been there for centuries. So as you see these things taking place, understand what you're seeing, understand what's being given to you, understand your relationship to them as B.U.I. Okay? Your choice. Your channels might include new creative works being formed, setting networking opportunities with others in your field so that there are ways for people to find you and the work that you offer, for example, or joining classes or groups that allow you to meet others. Following up your intuition or instincts is even small, seemingly unrelated situations. The containers will be created not only from the practical steps that you take, but from the intention, vibration, and resonance behind them, which means your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes all count. Let them guide you. Beloveds, see what you're dwelling on. See again what those inner shadows, those inner selves are seeking, are needing, are focusing on. Okay? Those are aspects of yourself speaking to you through a language, through your mother tongue. And you have to answer it through that through that form of communication, which is absolute truth. Okay? There can be no denial, there can be no lies to self anymore when you're dealing with the mother tongue. It will help you answer B.U.I, B.U.T, or B.U.It. And those are the conscious awarenesses as well. Consciousness is B.U.I. Subconscious is B.U.T. Unconscious is B.U.It. So understand that the it contains everything and nothing. The B.U.T contains the thoughts and the feelings. The B.U.I is the pure spiritual conscious awareness of I am that. Okay? I am all. I am nothing. Okay. The containers will be created not only from the practical steps that you take, but from intention, vibration, and resonance behind them, which means your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes all count. If your desired abundance is wealth, then start to really shift your identity and thoughts from a place of restriction to a place of relaxation and willingness to take care of your money so that you create a stronger container for the flow of abundance to reach you. That's very powerful, beloveds. That's very powerful. If your desire, abundance, is wealth, then start to really shift your identity and your thoughts from a place of restriction, which means you've got to stop looking at how much you don't have, what you don't have. And you have to start being grateful for what you do have. And you have to look on how to increase what you do have. Okay? And what you do have will increase your wealth. That is what this is saying. Place to a place of relaxation and willingness to take care of your money so that you create a strong container for the flow of abundance to reach you. So you have to, in a relaxed way, be grateful for the things that you are going to receive. And in a relaxed way, see how you're going to distribute, redistribute, receive the wealth that you're receiving, okay? And this will increase the wealth by your looking at how you're going to distribute it in a relaxed manner, not so tightly that, oh, I got to make this profit or I got to make that profit or I've got to get, no. That's not what this is saying. This is saying in a relaxed manner. In the laws of the universe, what you give is what you're going to receive. Be aware of that. As generous as you are is as generous as what will return to you if you are looking for wealth, material wealth. Okay? Even spiritual wealth, the same thing. Okay, let's move forward. If you desire a loving soulmate relationship or deeper friendships, becoming more of the person yourself that you wish to experience in others, as well as affirming that you have value and much to offer and are willing and worthy of receiving from others, will create powerful channels through which you can receive the abundance of love and good community that Sothis can bring you. From experience, beloveds, I'm going to tell you my experience. And I've been such a loner. And I've been such a loner because for many years, my relating to others has been in judgment. My judgment has been righteous indignation. My judgment has been based upon my feelings and thinking of the hurt, of the pain that I endured, that I received from loved ones, not from strangers, beloveds, from loved ones, close loved ones, from my mother onwards. So understand what is being spoken to you about deeper relationships, about deeper soulmates. First, you have to be that for yourself, to yourself. That will give you the inner standing. That will free up your container to hold and receive more of that instead of what you've already stored. Okay, what you've stored are your twisted feelings, your hurt feelings, your hurt desires, your uneducated needs of your former self. And what you're being told by Sothis is to let those things, spirit, okay. I'm touching on my own stuff and it's deep. Okay. Let go of what no longer serves you, beloveds. A lot of us are hoarders. We hold on to even the sadness because we ain't got nothing else. That's all we got is our memories. That's all we got of that person, of that being. We no longer have them, or we're no longer in the situation with them, but we hold on to what we had, be it good, bad, or indifferent. Free yourself. Allow yourself the abundance of Sothis. Understand that what you let go of, what you think is lost, will be replaced. The story of Job is coming up with that. Let me keep going, beloveds. If you're desiring a loving soulmate relationship or deeper friendships, becoming more of the person yourself that you wish to experience in others, as well as affirming that you have value and much to offer and are willing and worthy of receiving from others, will create powerful channels through which you can receive the abundance of love and good community that Sothis can bring you. The goddess of celestial abundance, shining, stellar mother Sothis, will bless you with all you can possibly receive. So allow yourself to act in faith. Be brave and take steps to ready yourself right now. Make sure you harvest your crops to create even more channels through which abundance can flow to you. Clearing out the old, completing, and preparing the ripe crops for nourishment. This may mean revising, finishing, and bringing to fruition old projects or deciding to let them go completely if they do not feel right to pursue. I have several of those irons in the fires, and what I'm being told is to remove them if they no longer feel right to the flow, to the direction in which I am needing to identify with the B.U.T, the B.U.I, away from the B.U.T, then I have to decide, I have to choose what remains in the container, or if the container should be empty, in order to receive that which is harmonious with my truest desire, my soul desire, my spiritual desires. Okay? That which supports B.U.I. It might mean seeking fresh input or collaboration on certain projects, or feeling any sadness, guilt, grief, or anger over unfinished projects and then letting them go completely. I added the word then. And letting them go completely. Feel the sadness, feel the grief, feel the guilt, feel the anger of the unfinished things, and then let them go. And know that they were stepping stones. They were not the building itself. Okay? They were the path to help you focus in, to tune in, to become attuned with laser precision of what you truly desire. Okay? It's like I'm being shown you're sculpting. You've got this beautiful block of marble, okay? And you're chipping off pieces in order to sculpt and to define and refine what your image is, okay? What your image of B.U.I is, what your beauty is, okay? And you can't regret each little piece that you've chipped off, or each piece that, oh shoot, that messed that up, and oh, I gotta start all. No, that's not what you do. You sand, you buff, you remove, you add to, you do what you need to do. But you can't, the what has fallen to the ground cannot be viewed as unfinished parts of the project, beloveds. That just, those were the trimmings. Okay, those were, again, the word stepping stone is coming. They're stepping stones. They are to help you upwards. But it is not the pinnacle. That is to help you receive the heights. That is the ladder. Okay? So let yourself be free of what you feel didn't get finished, or is some negativity in your thought processes of identifying you as never completing something or never finishing something. Understand that some things are just rafts to get you to one point in the river, and then you let that go, and something else is presented to you to move you onwards. Okay? That's how that is flowing. There may be still other projects that you feel in your heart are right for you, but not just now, and so they are released to percolate further in the cosmic womb. With this greater creative clarity and organization, your channels for abundance will be clearer and more receptive, and Sophis will have all the more room in which to bless and fill you. This oracle wishes to bring you great blessing. The ritual below will help you into the best place within to receive it. I'm going to pause just for a moment, and then I'll get into that.